Help! I need a new inverter. Okay, Lowell Shepherd here, Pacific Solo, in a slightly different environment. Well, slightly, a very different environment. I'm about 40 minutes from my boat. We're in Oita Prefecture at the moment, and I'm in what I'm calling my writing room, which I've rented for most of January here in the hot spring town of Beppu. And also we're doing some podcasts for members of the Never Too Late Academy. Hence, I got this extra equipment I don't usually have, and I'm getting used to it. When I write books in the past, and this is my 9th book, I usually look for a neutral, sterile environment where there's not things around me that remind me of work that I have to do on the boat. There's always things that remind me of work that I have to do on the boat. The video you're about to see is almost 2 months old. It's the installation of a Xantrex Inverter, a Freedom XE Pro Marine 3000. I was having problems with my previous inverter, which I had bought on the cheap. The last 6 months I had it. It was kind of acting up and making funny noises, and it was becoming less and less reliable, only adding to my confidence issues, and I suffer from confidence issues with the boat and the equipment on the boat. And so when I was at the Annapolis Boat Show, I met the team at Xantrex, had some follow-up conversations with them, and they said, we've got just the inverter that will help you. And I'd already looked at some Xantrex products. I was impressed with them. And so they got me a Freedom XE Pro Marine 3000. And it arrived. I sailed to Uge Island, where my friend Daniel is based. He's a professional electrician. He's also a mariner, a sailor, owns a 53-foot Warham. He's a lot more technically experienced and qualified than I am, and he agreed to help me make the install. We showed the removal of the old inverter, which will remain nameless because it sucks. Thanks again, Xantrex, for making this happen. Thank you for Daniel for helping me with the install. Okay, the moment I've been waiting for, the package has arrived from Xantrex. It's up at the Sea Station office. Daniel is here to help me, a master mariner, my mentor, and an accomplished electrician as well. He's going to help me with the install. Let's go. This is a dividend of attending the Annapolis Boat Show last month, and the Xantrex and I started to talk. I needed a new inverter, and because the other one is not trustworthy in my view. Again, my mate Daniel's with me. He's holding the camera of Sea Japan, and he's going to lead the way in the installation. I'm going to learn from him. So here we go. The opening. My fishing knife.
First step is to, now that I understand how it all works, is we need to take this off. So undo the strap, do a few screws, take this out. But before we can actually physically remove it, we just have to make sure everything's, there's no power coming into it. So we'll disconnect that, make sure it's isolated so we don't accidentally touch the two terminals together. Then we can take this out. I've got to raise, well, the next step after that is to raise this up a bit. So Lowell's bought some plywood, which is just over here. So Lowell's got some plywood here.
And that's going over top of a sink. This is actually a sink with plumbing, and we're going to seal off that plumbing as well.
Yep. So we've got to raise it up because of this fiddle here, because the cables for the new Xantrex come in at the back at quite low down, so we need to raise it up so the cables don't, so the fiddle doesn't get in the way of the cable entry. So once we've done that, we'll put the new Xantrex in place. We'll then screw that down, then we'll strap it down, and then we'll take the existing cables, and they should just plug straight in again to where they are. And then we need to look at putting the remote display cable somewhere. The first thing we have to do is we have to turn everything off on the boat, so it has to go dark, it has to go black. So turn off all the electrics.
Okay.
Yep.
Does it fit between the two? At the moment of drama. None.
That's it.
Doesn't fit.
Of course it doesn't. No. This is a boat and a project. However, I'm going to say that
Room for the strap.
there's room for the strap there, and do we have room at the other end?
Okay.
Righto, let's put this last strap on. We'll see if we can make sure. Right, it's not going anywhere.
Okay.
That's actually almost rock solid. Now it's rock
But
solid.
once we screw it down, it should be fine,
Yeah.
because the wood is snug.
The wood is very snug. Okay. Righto, so we've got a bit of cable cleaning to do here a bit. So let's electronics. Okay. Yeah, this is too big for this terminal, but we'll put it on anyway. All right. So negative is, it says neg, so I'll presume that is neg, and we're going to put it there. Is that going to cover everything nicely? Yes, it is. Actually, it's going to be right. Yeah. So, Lowell, these have to be redone in the future. These are not marine grade quality. It's all not good enough. But yeah,
Okay.
so before you do your Pacific crossing, you want to redo all this stuff. He says, get his fingers in there somewhere. I think to turn it on, it's a push button.
Right. And that's normal, those fans.
I think so. I think it's just starting up,
Okay.
blowing everything out.
And then this came on automatically. I didn't have to.
Volts, that's your batteries. You've got no load. That's me know, so we've turned it all off. You've got your battery, your inverter charger there. It's going DC to AC, and that's your load symbol there, which is a fluoro lamp. Okay, pretty straightforward.
Okay. Right here, that's plugged in. And it's on. So thanks for watching. Thanks again, Xantrex. A great product. 2 months in, and I'm having no problems at all. I love the product. Please subscribe and share. And if you're never too later like me, check out the other resources on the Never Too Late Academy at the website. Okay, we're done. She's in. How did it go?
Well, like any other boat job. Yes, all good.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Noel.
See Japan.
It's me.
Learn a lot more on the technical side. You won't learn from me.
Okay. See you guys.